I don't believe he was put in a position to succeed the other day. I don't believe he's been put in a position to succeed with the Cleveland Browns. I view the Cleveland Browns as a house divided, where whether it's the offensive coordinator and the head coach having a different view than the GM and the owner or whatever it is, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I don't believe he's in a place where collectively they are doing everything that they can to ensure his success. Dio, I know your position on this, and I know you're diametrically opposed to what I'm saying. Respectfully, I don't give a damn. There is no way that you could send a quarterback out there looking that damn lost, not having any cadence, any reps whatsoever with the first team. No way. That's what happened. And I don't think that's an accident. Seeing what I saw and looking at how inept a talented quarterback like Shedeur Sanders, at least when I saw him in college, was in his first period.
For almost 3 months, the Cleveland Browns have been avoiding the unavoidable, rotating their veteran players, relying on Dillon Gabriel's steady presence, and leaning heavily on scouting reports, analytics, and cautious decisions in an attempt to postpone what everyone, from Cleveland to Boulder to football fans across the nation, had been expecting. Now, however, there is no longer any escaping it.
Bouncing around it, this game against the Raiders is his only chance. If Shedeur Sanders balls and this team wins, Shedeur Sanders is named the starter for next week. I don't care if Dillon Gabriel is healthy. I don't care if Dillon Gabriel looks like he could come back. If Shedeur plays well against the Raiders and wins, he should be the starter.
Right.
Inversely, if he doesn't, that's on him. Nobody's going to come up there and say Kevin Stefanski didn't prepare him. Nobody's going to come up there and talk about what he has around him. The Raiders are terrible. An absolute terrible football team. A team that the Cleveland Browns, with that defense, with Quinshon Judkins, with some of the pieces in Jerry Jeudy that you have around them, Tillman, you got to go out and make plays. And Shedeur Sanders has to know that this is not a game no more. You got your opportunity. Everybody in this gym been waiting for Shedeur Sanders to play. Right? Yeah. So Shedeur Sanders better understand what's at stake this week. This is not about beating the Raiders. This is a career-defining moment as early as you can possibly have one, and he better approach.
Shedeur Sanders has been named the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, not temporarily, not due to injury, and not as a backup plan. This is the genuine appointment. The team has entrusted him with full control, and Sanders is determined to demonstrate to the football world why he deserved this responsibility long ago.
Shedeur Sanders will be starting for the Cleveland Browns this weekend. Good luck, Shedeur.
There you go, Shedeur. If you could dream it up, this is the game you want to enter and get an opportunity. So this would be cool. You're going against the team. They know, he knows, the family knows Tom Brady. He has a relationship with there. Obviously, the Raiders had an opportunity to draft him.
Could go great. I mean, there's a chance, because you look at these balls, I mean, the arm talent is very real. So, what Shedeur takes a lot of hits, gets right back up. There's a lot of great in Shedeur's game. Shedeur's football IQ, I guess, is going to be found out here. And I'm not saying that we know week one, but that's the difference. His arm talent's there. His toughness is there. We assume he's not scared of the big moment because his life is literally just a big moment all the time. He's being watched by everybody since he was in 8th grade or whatever. So I don't know. I'm excited to see how it goes. I think you never know with a rookie quarterback, but boy, Monday is going to be loud, one way or the other.
The moment became official this week when Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski confirmed that Shedeur would take every first-team rep in preparation for Sunday's clash with the Las Vegas Raiders. This marks his first genuine week as QB1, not as a stand-in, not as an understudy, and not as the scout team player running the opposition's plays. This week, Shedeur is front and center, earning the spotlight at last, prompting one veteran Browns assistant to be overheard saying, "It's about time."
Sit quietly in a room this week and watch it, or are you going to try and go out there?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I've been urged to go. I'm pretty sure he wants me to go, but I kind of, you want to be out of the way. You don't want to be his distraction, but not that I would be, but then you think, he came all the way up here to see you.
Right.
So that's a shorter trip to go see him. You start thinking that as a dad, because you know what it means to him if he just catch a glimpse of you before he walks out.
Yeah. But when you show up, there's always a tension. I mean, it's going to be.
Yeah, but if that's the case, I would make sure that's not the case.
Okay.
Yeah.
While most rookies spend months being carefully groomed, Shedeur spent that time observing. Whereas most backup quarterbacks receive at least a few practice snaps, Shedeur had none. Typical next man up scenarios come with deliberate preparation, but Shedeur entered his NFL debut last Sunday with no significant experience with the first-team offense. Remarkably, he embraced the challenge.
The Browns quarterbacks are 0-17 in their first career starts since the team rejoined the NFL. This goes back to 1999. Let that sink in. A quarterback has never won their first NFL start in Cleveland, going back to 1999.
Damn.
So basically, that's 27 years.
Hey, that's crazy work.
Look at these names from Tim Couch to Spurgeon Wynn. Tom Brady's still mad about that Spurgeon win. Luke McCown, Charlie Fry, Derek Anderson, Brady Quinn, Colt McCoy, Brandon Whedon, Thad Lewis, Johnny Manziel, Connor Shaw, Cody Kessler, Deshaun Kaiser, Kevin Hogan, Baker Mayfield, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and Dylan Gabriel.
Hey,
that's crazy, Ocho.
Hey, I think
That's wild.
Maybe they just have bad luck in general. Maybe it's just organizational bad.
And yet, that is both the thrill and the harsh reality of the NFL. You never choose when your moment comes. When Dylan Gabriel suffered a concussion last weekend, the rookie sensation was thrown straight into the Ravens' defensive onslaught with no warning, no timing, no chemistry, and no practice. Unsurprisingly, the statistics were grim. 4 completions from 16 attempts, 47 yards, 1 interception, 2 sacks, and a 13.5 passer rating. Yet hidden within those rough numbers was something genuine and meaningful, something perhaps Stefanski and the Browns might have noticed long before Gabriel went down. Even without reps, rhythm, or support, Sanders managed to drive the Browns into a position to tie the game late in the fourth quarter. It was far from flawless or tidy, but he got them there.
On the 2-minute drive try and win the game, put him actually in position to actually have a chance.
That's right.
Getting him on the edge is a big part of this offense, or at least it was in the past, of the nakeds and the boots and all those things. You saw him on the edge, throw an accurate pass.
He could do it.
He can absolutely. I mean, is he talented enough and can he do it? The answer is yes.
And does he want to do it?
And does he want? Yes. So now it's all the learning.
Yeah.
And he's got Bill Musgrave there, who I love to death, who played quarterback in the NFL, was my coach for one of my best times and best couple seasons.
So they got the answers.
They have guys around him that can help him and teach him this stuff, and they are, and now if he's the sole focus and he's the starter,
yes,
now you get all the attention, you get all the reps, you get all the study, the tips and all the side conversations of what's going to happen and what we think.
Now, after a full week of preparation, with control, authority, and an offense built around him rather than him scrambling to learn it on the fly, the real Shedeur Sanders finally steps into the spotlight. On Wednesday afternoon, he stood at the podium with the same confidence, charisma, measured swagger, and self-belief that distinguished him at Colorado, declaring that he knew he was the right man for the job and that he would be doing a disservice to himself and the organization if he didn't think that way. This wasn't arrogance, it was clarity. Shedeur didn't come to Cleveland to watch from the sidelines, run scout team plays, or be eased in as a nervous apprentice. He came to take a role many believed he should have earned months ago. With the Browns officially turning the page, the offense is finally being tailored to him, giving him the chance to see routes from the release point, feel the lineman sets, dictate rhythm, and build timing with Jerry, Judy, Elijah Moore, David, and Juku, players who were strangers until a chaotic 6 minutes in Week 11 forced them together. He explained that he learns by feeling and moving, and now he finally gets that opportunity. The situation carries echoes of Tom Brady in 2001, stepping in after Drew Bledsoe's injury as an overlooked rookie in a franchise stalled in neutral, a comparison that, while not literal, feels familiar. A young quarterback, previously passed over, suddenly handed a stage far larger than expected for a 5th-round pick. Even skeptics, critics who doubt his reads or athletic reliance, or question his draft position, are captivated because this first start will reveal something significant, not only about Sanders but also about the Browns and the teams that repeatedly overlooked him. Cleveland is hardly providing a perfect environment. The offensive line is depleted, the running game stagnant, the receivers inconsistent, the coaching staff scrutinized, and the franchise has cycled through 41 quarterbacks.